Hello everybody, this is Draginhikari and I welcome you to Noid. This was a Capcom game released in 1990 as I said, published by Capcom and produced by a developer known as Now Productions, who is responsible for a few other titles that I don't really know a lot about. This one's kind of an odd one because some interesting history behind this game is when it was originally released in Japan, it was not released as Noid. It was a Mario 2 Doki Doki Panic situation where the game was released originally in Japan as a game called Kamen no Ninja Harumaru, or Masked Ninja Harumaru. The level layout of the game is the same as well as the general power-up system, oddly enough, which becomes obvious with all those weird scrolls and stuff that appear in the game. But in general, everything else was changed. The graphics, the level graphics themselves, the plot, everything, well, as much as you could call either game having a plot, but, basically the plot of Noid is basically, Mr. Green, who's a green Noid. For those unfamiliar, the Noid was a cartoon mascot featured in Domino's commercials during the 1980s. I actually don't really remember much about the commercials themselves. Supposedly the Noid was just this annoying thing that tried to prevent delivery people from delivering pizzas in 30 minutes. It's sort of just a representation of everything that kind of goes wrong in the world, apparently. I don't know. They stopped using him for quite a number of years, and I don't know if he's had any revivals since then, but ironically enough, from what I understand, this game was released a year after they stopped using the Noid in their advertisements, so timing? Maybe? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this Mr. Green is causing trouble, and apparently the mayor of New York City has decided to call in the Noid to deal with this with a yo-yo. Yeah. This game doesn't really make very much sense if you think about it too much, so we won't think about it that much. This game, unlike the Super Pitfall from yesterday, this one's a little more stable from a gameplay standpoint, isn't so weird in that regards. But it's also one of those games that probably falls in the Nintendo hard category, so I can't guarantee I'm going to get through this. But we'll get as far as we can here, just to kind of give a glimpse of everything. So that's probably enough introduction for a game like this, but some context was probably necessary to explain why things are so weird. You can even tell from the interface here in the demo that this was not a Noid game when it was first created, given the scrolls and crap. But let's go ahead and get started. See how... I don't remember very much about this game, so we'll see how this goes. So, the gameplay is pretty straightforward like most platformers at the time. You got your jump, you got your yo-yo attack, and then you got your super attacks, which are games where using the scrolls. I don't remember which button uses it, though. I could have no idea how to use it. The problem with super moves on the NES was that there was only so many button combinations, so sometimes, unless you had the manual, you really didn't know which buttons did which. Oh yeah, this game is no life bar. It's one-hit kills in this game, all straight through, so... Really? Really starting off on the right foot here. Apparently standing still is a bad idea. Oh, it's down an attack. Okay. Well. I can already tell this is going to go extremely well. Well, this is going really well. I don't see any point using the continue option on the first stage. I have to get by the first stage. I apparently need 8 bits, I play video games mocking thing. Okay. Now we're moving on to the other element of this game. These pizza eating contests, So instead of having traditional boss battles like most games would have, instead you have this card game like pizza eating contest, where the goal is to eat enough pizzas to basically win the battle, which you can tell from the circles on the left and the right. The original game in Japan also had these, but they weren't pizza eating contests. They were just basically a card-based battle system that was used for the encounters with the enemy ninjas, so to speak. You can see each pizza has a number. The point is to beat out the number, so... use some of the items you find in the stage to multiply your numbers, which is especially important since you don't always have as many numbers. Need to save my larger numbers for the larger stuff. Only bring it to a draw. Okay. Yeah, I have no chance at doing much anything, so I'll minimize my loss here. Fortunately, I don't have to win very much to get by here, but... if I lose, I have to repeat the last stage again, so it's kind of wanting to avoid that. I'm gonna have to give up some in order to do this. Yeah, I need him to hit that one so I can finish this. Okay, that'll do it. Ah, you beat me! Yeah, so these pizza eating contests occur every odd number stage, so there'll be a couple of levels before I have to deal with it again. Okay, so the second stage is some kind of ice ring. You'll see the explanation marks and the Roman numeral icons are the other things that give me the boosts in the actual pizza contest, so it's kind of vital to grab them while you're getting through the rest of the stages. And of course, as I said, you die in one hit from everything, which it's always a pain with these type of games. Crazy polar bears. And of course the blocks have ice mechanics, because of course they would. Wait, what? Ah! Could have really done without that. Didn't look like I was anywhere near it, though. know. I know it's broke underneath me. Well, they got me when I get by a third stage. That's right. I only get 3 continues here, so I gotta make the most of them here. Geez, you think my years of experience would help, but I guess with some of these old games, no amount of experience really helps me much. Really? Only the second stage, and they had to do ice mechanics in it. I can freaking stage and I can't get past it. Oh, jeez. Trying not to make the same mistake multiple times in a row. But failing miserably. Keep the high ground. Crap. I've jumped. No, this one is brutal. It probably just as much as I remember it being. Probably wouldn't be so bad if you could take a hit or two before you died, but no, you die in one hit from everything. And maybe at the second stage didn't involve slippery platforms. Usually this type of slippery platform stuff, they usually give you, like, towards the end of the game, not the second stage. Oh, jeez. Oops. Derp. Oh, and I'm out of continues. Well, back to stage one then. I hope to get a little more efficient the first couple of stages so it doesn't take me as long. What? Of course, this game has the, if you can't see it, it doesn't count. You know, this is a good sign. You know, I'm, only 30 minutes in this game and I'm already getting annoyed. Okay. I gotta do a pizza thing again. Make this bigger and get a whole bunch. Yeah, it's, the term Nintendo Hard exists for a very good reason. At first I was considering not doing so just because, I wasn't a huge fan of Breath of the Wild just because games that are that open-ended usually cause me a lot of problems, but reviews and stuff have been pretty good on it, so I hope to give it a chance here. I'm hoping to do the first impression stream on it tomorrow if I can find a physical copy at Target or whatever during my lunch hour tomorrow, but we'll see. Because I'm still a physical copy snob. Oh, +1 continue. That'll be helpful. Look, of all the crap that gets released these days, it's very rare for me to see something that gets that much praise across the board, so I'm like, okay, there must be something to it. The breakable weapon thing didn't bother me all that much. The main issue I have is, I kind of said this on one of my other streams, is that open world games that just put me in a location and expect me to figure everything out usually end up causing me problems. Not because I get lost, but because I have a tendency to wander off in random directions if I'm not given a direction. So, like, I play a series called Xenoblade that is kind of an in-between on that. There's a lot of space to explore, but there's still a general story to follow. So it kind of keeps me from getting lost. But yeah, I kind of didn't do as much in Breath of the Wild as I probably needed to, just because I got so tired of it that I was just kind of like, okay, let me get to the end and just do whatever it takes to get me to the end. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, wow. That was a lot easier this time. The skateboarding section is weird. If you speed up enough, you just plow through everything that you run into, but you can't do it without picking up quite a bit of speed. Because I can still jump on things. Ah. Clown. That's a common thing in New York City, right? Skateboarding unicycle clowns. At least I don't think so. What? That didn't count? Ah. Well, at least I have continues. I didn't use them all on the second stage this time. Can't figure out exactly. A lot of time is figuring out how much. A lot of time it's just trying to figure out how much leeway I have before I can actually jump on something. Nope, stay away from me. What? The heck was I supposed to do there? Friggin' 90s and its skateboards. Oh god, that one. A friggin' surfing one that I could never even figure out how that one worked. All I remember about that surfing section was basically that you just got it floating around, you would die, and you keep going, you eventually reach the end somehow. But if you ask me how I did it, it's like, I don't know. Yeah. Wasting 4 continues on another single stage. Look, if I really wanted a skateboarding thing that was going to tick me off, I'd probably just go play Bart versus the World. If I really wanted to tick myself off. Trying to remember all the, like, really terrible license games we played when we were younger, or things like that, where they just, like, torture more than anything else. No, I haven't yet. Admittedly, it probably doesn't matter as much. Because eventually I'll probably go back and play some of that stuff I did pre-VTuber era at some point, but that'll be a while. We got close to the end of that one, but we never beat that one either. So I gotta be careful which classic games I pick, otherwise this might just become torture myself every stream session. We got pretty close. I think we got to the final boss at one point, and I think we never beat it. Oh, what's the timing on that? Ah! And that was the last time I continued again. You know, I will say, as much as I enjoy classic games, I am definitely not a classic game purist in any way, shape, or form. As much as I like the old games, I really don't care for some of the old game design that came along with it. I really don't care much for the limited continues, the constant backtracking and playing old stages over and over again. I can still really do without all that. Also, stupid difficulty for the sake of stupid difficulty. Yeah, when it comes to the classic games, I try not to play them too much before I replay them for that memorization thing, but... give that up. Okay, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Double up. I barely won that one. What are you talking about? That what you think? Okay, that's what I was waiting on. Okay. Boom. I completely missed that. Ah. Probably gonna be a shorter one, probably about the 2-hour mark, since I have to get up for something kind of early in the morning, so I probably cut it a little short, but I feel like my irritation will reach a peak far before that part happens, though. A special attack didn't go off. Ah. Mine is already getting frustrated because I'm getting sloppy. Maybe just impatience. Might be one of the two. Okay. Singles only. I don't know. If it's just me, I don't think this ice ring is up to safety regulations at all. This game is not easy. This game is anything but that. I've been dying constantly. As I was telling Exploder earlier, I'm like, you know, I enjoy classic games, but I'm not the biggest fan of classic game difficulty very much these days. Okay, there we go. I said earlier on the stream, 8-bit, that I need your, what is it, I know how to play video games, or whatever that soundbite is, because that's how I feel playing this game. Yeah, this makes me question all my skills in video games. I can't beat the Noid game or even get past the 3rd stage. Yes, finally got it. Okay, time for another pizza eating contest. Get a whole bunch with this. Oh, I'm just gonna win right here for you. I guess I can do math. In theory, anyway. Okay, stage 4. I don't remember much about anything beyond the first 3 stages, to be perfectly honest. Mohawk guy spitting fire, apparently. Oh, it went away! Crap! Coming at me with a toilet plunger? Oh, crap. Couldn't figure out what to do there exactly. Maybe I should have let that wear off before I started with the platforms. These half orange slice platforms, I guess. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Yep. That was a little bit too close of a jump for my liking, but... That was actually easier than the previous two stages put together, I think. rats throwing beer bottles, I guess. Oh. That was really short. Alright, let's hit it hard. And done. Another dock stage. So I don't think this game is extremely long, but it's just so friggin' difficult. With the way the things kind of jump out at you, you just have to know something's coming. Sometimes it still doesn't help. Yeah, I swear I did too, but... Oh, hidden power up. Yep, I realized too late. I did it again. Ugh. So easy to get impatient with some of this stuff, but if you have to hold back, you have to keep yourself from rushing forward. Yep. And this is my last shot here, so... And I'm not doing well. Ugh. Does that thing not die? Ah. I tried. And then, fortunately, that puts me all the way back. I got to stage... Let's see, that was... 6? Stage 6? Yeah, I think it was 6. To be fair, I think that's probably further than we ever got without Game Genie, I think. So... Maybe I can still claim that age and experience thing. Probably not, though. We rented it. I eventually bought it for the newer collection that I did later on, but... It's definitely one we rented. We rented a lot of stuff that I owned later just because I could afford it at that point. moving on. Freaking ice. Oh, boy. Now you kind of can see why on Tuesday I had no shame in using that continue code on Super Pitfall so many times. It's like, I still feel it's better than having people watch me replay the same 5 sections over and over again. I actually did check to see if there was something like that for this game. Unfortunately, there's not. Yeah, and I mean, Super Pitfall was one of those games that if I didn't use it, I was never, ever gonna get through it. It all depends on the game, how far I'm willing to go on that. Though it is funny because before stream tonight, I actually watched one of those Good Games Quick videos from several years ago on Super Pitfall. And by glitching through the game, they basically got through the entire thing I did yesterday in like 7 minutes. By, basically by clipping through walls and exploiting other problems the game had. But yeah, the difficulty of some games is what will prevent me from putting some classic games on stream. Just, it kind of depends on what they are. Because there are literally some games that we rented or played where we couldn't even get past the first stage, nonetheless the rest of the game. Make him blow his more powerful cards here. Fortunately, on these earlier ones, I have a little bit more leeway. I can afford to lose a few rounds. Oh, they didn't quite get it for me. Oh well. Okay, just need to get up for a moment. We'll probably at least go until the end of this particular section of continues. But I'm going to get up for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there, but we're going to go with it here. Okay. Okay. Where's my platform at? Okay, go, go, go. Okay. Oops. Well, that was reckless. As said earlier, it's like if I could take like 1 or 2 hits before dying, that'd be one thing, but everything kills you 1 hit. Yep. 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 Do. See if I get through this sewer stage as easily as I did last time. Okay. I'll take advantage of my double cards here. Probably. Yeah, licensed games of that variation have kind of fallen the wayside just because they don't really, A lot of that type of stuff moved to mobile. Yeah, you don't see a lot of console licensed stuff of that variation much anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to start trying harder or else I'm gonna lose here. Yeah, I never played that one, so I can't really speak too much to that one. Yeah, I think I lost. Because I can't make up for it. And of course, to be able to do it again, I have to go through the stage again. Well. Yeah, I was hoping I could get over him. I need to save my doubles for the best opportunity I can. These ones are useless, so best if I just get rid of them now. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to match him point for point here. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed him to do. Okay, back to where I was at before. I see. Okay, there we go. Okay, stage 7. Oh, and it's a force side scroller. Ugh. I'm not sure exactly. I think it has something to do with that skull. I don't think it was the spring. I think it was... I picked up that skull that was sitting up on the ground. I think it eventually kills me if I don't get rid of it. I'm not sure how to get rid of it. Yep. I get crushed by that? Auto-scrolling with tricky jumps, as if this could get any more obnoxious. It's a timing thing. You're supposed to jump the moment it starts going up. But if you time it wrong, you literally go nowhere. No, Super Pitfall was broken. This is just more intentionally irritating. I have a feeling I'm not going to get any further here. I think I may have hit the breaking point here. No, they fall? Of course, the rules on how they work change the moment I need them to, they need us doing something else. Oh my friggin'. So not only do I need to time my jumps correctly, but the things fall if I wait more than 2 seconds. Oh, and that's it. Nope, nope. I don't think so. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I think I've reached my my patience here on this one. So, final thoughts before we conclude the night here. All in all, the game isn't bad, but it's too friggin' brutal. It falls into the NES hard category that's just kind of frustrating to play now. And unless you like that kind of thing, this one might be a bit much for most modern audiences, to be perfectly honest. Put this game in the Dragon Revenge folder. Sounds like a good place for it, to be perfectly honest with you here. But otherwise, other than the difficulty, the actual general gameplay, such as the gameplay style, the power-ups, the graphics, the music, it's all on point. It's just too friggin' difficult. And I think it's because this game has only like 9 stages or something like that. So I was like 3/4 of the way through the game. So like a lot of games back then, they just made them ridiculously difficult because they weren't long enough to stand on their own. So that's kind of what you get with something like this. So with that being said, if I manage to find a copy of Zelda tomorrow, which I'm guessing I probably will. I don't even like dominoes that much anyway, so I don't think that was ever a problem, but this game didn't help though. But anyway, as I said, if I get a hold of a copy of Zelda tomorrow, which I suspect won't be too difficult, then I'll probably do a first impression stream of the new Zelda game tomorrow night, 7:30 Pacific Central Time. If not, we will be back on Sunday for a run to start the run of Mega Man Battle Network 2. Yes, gonna yelp, give Domino's a bad review for a game that their company put out like 30 years ago. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you for coming, and we will see you next time.